I think it should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and
All right.
log into Twitch
All right.
and make sure.
Ari's gonna get set up on setting things up on his end. He's gonna stream the state of play, and we're also gonna do the Silent Hill transmission. So welcome, guys, to another reaction to a state of play and the Silent Hill transmission of 2024. Thank you guys for giving me a whole bunch of likes and loves on the last few videos. I know I haven't been posting a whole lot, but hey, we're back. We're making more content. It's exciting. It's exciting times. I do know about 3 games that's going to be appearing tonight for the state of play, so I'm super excited. Just going to keep everything under wraps in case Ari hasn't seen anything yet. If he has, I don't know the whole list. I don't want to know. We're going to go in kind of just blind. Hopefully get everything set up. I know the showcase is actually, the state of play is actually starting like within a few seconds. So apologies for the technical difficulties we're having right now. We'll get things rolling here in a second. So in the meantime, so everything's gonna be a little delayed on our end. So everybody else is like live and reacting. But hey, we're here. We're excited. I can't wait to see what they're gonna show. We are gonna start it off whenever we're ready. But here we go. We got the.
There's the stream open.
That's IGN.
Also 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's the IGN stream.
Yep. Just gonna run with it.
Okay. I guess we'll do the IGN stream. Let me switch positions here. Yeah.
It was just the first one that popped up, so I clicked on it.
Okay. I need to turn.
Should be good.
Okay. Can you turn up on your end a little bit more?
You said turn it up?
Turn it up. I can't hear it.
What there?
The Silent Hill transmission. I believe it's
I can hardly hear it.
The state of play, right?
Right there.
Or maybe, hang
So
on.
hopefully
I can turn mine
we're
up.
not
Hang
going
on.
to see anything from Silent Hill 2 during this state of play.
That's fine.
Possibly we might see it during the transmission. As you can see, the timer is set right there. We've got 22 seconds.
Oh, so it ain't live yet. Cool.
Which is super duper exciting. But you know,
Okay, IGN.
I want y'all to be sure to
We want to watch the event, not you.
our live post show where we will
Come on.
break down
Let's go.
everything that gets shown off.
Let's
we'll
go.
see you then.
Or you can click on the link that's actually the state of play from PlayStation. Or maybe they'll shut up. I think we'll be fine.
Oh.
Oh, you
Hi
gotta,
everyone,
yeah.
I'm Assad Kizilbash, head
You
of
gotta
product
exit out
at PlayStation
the
Studios
live
and
stream
head of
chat
PlayStation
thing on the
Productions.
side.
I'm here
Makes
to
it
welcome
bigger.
What was that?
one of the newest
If
members
you
of
take off the
PlayStation
live
Studios
chat
family, Firewall.
Off the side of the
This team
YouTube
brings
channel,
together some of the most talented
yeah,
developers in
do
our
that. It
industry,
might be bigger.
with an incredible pedigree
Or
in the
can you make
online
it bigger?
multiplayer space.
You're gonna
We
do
announced
that.
their
There you
first
go,
game,
better.
Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
Concord Galaxy, cool. Yeah,
They
we gotta,
updated the characters on their logo.
yeah, that's okay. Be a little loud. They're starting off with Concord first. That's amazing.
Well, I haven't seen anything on it in forever. It's got Guardians of the Galaxy humor.
Yeah, this game here is inspired by it.
Hey, I can tell. I like that already.
Me too.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the implant?
A few more minutes. Hey, start top. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That? was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'm liking this already.
Waiting outside.
Too bad it's cinematic though. I like to see a little
No
gameplay.
one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Most likely going to be an action game.
Yeah, it's live service.
Slow them down a little for you.
No, I'm thinking action more like combat, like similar
Copy
to
that, Bill.
Suicide Squad.
Okay, so seeing some of the abilities right now.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
Right there.
Okay, cool.
How bad is it?
So it's probably going to be
You're
an
still
arena,
mad at me?
An arena shooter of some sort.
Got him.
One off. This is you.
See, this makes me actually want to play the game. That marathon trailer did not make me want to play that game.
Yeah, this trailer is actually doing a lot for me right now. Looks good.
Well, I just like the sense of humor.
Oh yeah, it's got a great sense of humor.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi. What the?
I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best. way
Yeah,
to
this
learn
has
how
got
to
heavy Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Holy crap.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right. Another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I
I like
sent
how at the
everyone
end
their
there,
cut.
she quotes what he
Did
said.
you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
There we go. Fix the stream a little bit.
Concord is a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the
Knew it.
vibrant
It's an arena
sci-fi
shooter.
universe of the Concord galaxy.
In Concord, from the moment you log on, you're part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive.
do like the
free gunner
levels.
crews. Here's the very first look.
I
at the
really like
gameplay of
the
Concord.
map design.
Gameplay, yes.
Free gunning. It's hard work.
There we go.
But it's our work.
It's gonna be a mix of
And we don't take
Overwatch
it for
and
granted.
Valorant for gameplay.
Being
I'm
a
already
free
calling
gunner
it.
means, well,
I hope it leans more towards Valorant though.
Yeah.
Target. Yeah, you better run.
free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves.
Ooh.
A chance to be someone.
This is like almost advanced warfare.
Alright.
Destiny, almost. A little Destiny.
Need a second to fix myself up.
That's like a mix of Overwatch and Destiny.
Hey, Mar.
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't
I like the
survive on your
abilities.
own.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Finally, to battle.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel some days.
Well, here's your
Yeah, I'm gonna be
tank.
checking
Here's
this
your
game.
tank
I'm gonna
heavy
be
hitter
checking this
guy.
game out.
Every day to do the job.
Oh, one off.
Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy. With the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
That was a heck of a sniper shot. Alright, release date, come on.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS.
Oh,
that
look at
feels
that! Look
great
at
to
that gun.
play. We
Oh,
focused
yeah.
a ton of our attention
I'm liking
and
what
our
I'm
tech
seeing.
on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
Okay.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games.
Yeah,
and
Firewalk
strategy in
Studios,
an
that's
interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead. Depending on where and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics
So this has the
to
5v5
gunslingers
element
and
of
sparked
Overwatch
robots.
with the
Every
objective,
character brings their
but it
own
has
unique
the abilities
personality,
and
skills,
or some abilities
and
from like
wide-ranging
Valorant
perspectives to the
with
crew.
items and grenades
Every
and shit
week,
of Call of Duty.
when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new
Yeah.
cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the
Interesting.
broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd.
August 23rd.
24.
Same month as Wukong, Black Myth Wukong. Cool. That was an interesting start. That was an interesting start. Let's see if I can make my...
Okay, I'll be buying that.
Yeah, it looks great.
You
PlayStation
seem like
Studios.
a calm and reasonable person.
Alright, rumors were true.
Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
Riding your rock on PC.
That was also leaked a while back too.
We don't really want war.
It was like a good couple months back.
War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
Hell yeah, 200 frames.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun replaying this on PC.
3.7 episode 3.1. Hell yeah.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Alright, cool.
They're too fast! Look out!
Of course.
Fate only binds you.
That is the ultimate edition of the game right there. I will be buying that.
Necessary.
Right?
Because it is written.
And I will be turning both of my screens from vertical to horizontal, and I will be enjoying that game on ultra wide.
Okay, when is it launching? September 19th, there we go.
Hell yeah. Good
Okay.
shit. Good shit.
PlayStation
That
Studios is starting off strong. Hold up. What's this?
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food. Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of
Is
the
that
land.
that one game we saw way
Men are
back?
powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
No, this is something completely different. Wait.
These style of games are fun they're fun in bursts of about 30 minutes. They're not bad.
There's some fans out there really super excited for this. 2025, no release date yet. Oof.
Momo.
Well, the issue is there's no challenge.
I think
It's
I was dreaming.
one versus, a
wasn't a
million.
dream.
Yeah.
And that gets old just
We were
slaughtering
really
shit
transported to
constantly.
Mirrorland. The path of a stylist is.
There you
not
go. Here's
easy.
a game that if you want something gorgeous and
So-
beautiful.
What was
Are
that?
you ready for it?
I said, here's a game if you want something nice and gorgeous and beautiful.
It's definitely got elements that look like it was ripped from a mobile game.
But they gotta show some of these games out, you know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling this game.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
So they have the test server up in
Stars.
Are we trying that out?
Cute. I have seen the miracles you so claim.
Tips work. I never heard of this
Till
group.
the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
Ah.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear
Interesting.
the consequences of such
Soul's
power?
Life. Don't bet anything on it.
War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Some of the character designs look interesting.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara, 2025. Oh yeah, that's the new State of Play logo. Sky Dance Behemoth. Also PSVR 2 game.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
I've already lost interest.
Oh.
Not because it's a VR game necessarily, but I don't have a VR headset anyway.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
To me, I just don't. I know a lot of people love PSVR 2, like VR stuff. I don't know.
Your head is mine.
I am liking the upgrades though. They actually gave your character like forearms and that instead of just floating hands.
Begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground. The power of our god is immeasurable.
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
Oh, there you go, folks. You got another PSVR 2 game you can play sometime down the road.
Also, I don't care what anybody says. That headset is not worth more than the cost of their console.
Right.
$550. They can kiss my ass with that. It is not worth that much. If it was like $250, maybe $300, I'd consider it. Not $550. I won't budge on that.
Another PSVR 2.
I won't even buy a what is it? The Oculus Quest or whatever the fuck. I won't even buy that VR headset.
Wait. Yeah, Alien. The Alien VR 2 game. Could be scary if in the right hands. Holiday 2024. Okay.
Yeah, there's not a lot that scares me, so whatever.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm
Oh,
back
she's
on
back.
State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter playable soon on PS5.
Another PvP. Oh, Marvel, yeah. That's that Marvel's game. What's that? Marvel. Call it again. Venom.
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits.
Looks alright.
Yeah, different,
next to the,
different art
next
style.
to the
Yeah.
other game that they showed earlier, it looks cheap though. That literally looks like a rip-off of Overwatch. That is literally one of the Overwatch maps.
Wow.
Really? That's. It's crazy how similar that is to an Overwatch map. That's wild.
Gonna get sticky.
It could be a fun game for people that want to play it, but
I already got it.
yeah, Marvel Rivals. That's right.
I already got the other game.
Let's see how mankind has conquered space.
Ignite the flame, fire. All right. Alright, it's only been 23 minutes, so we still got over 12 minutes left. Watch out for the fish. Oh, bam. Wait. What is this? It looks insane. Oh, Where Winds Meet. Yeah, that game. It's been a while. In development for PS5. Nothing yet. PlayStation Studio.
Hello,
Ballistic Moon. Here we go.
fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Yeah, I know what this is.
It means so much to me.
Me too.
That we're all still here together.
Fight the break of
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Yeah, they won't remember it either.
Mike, Emily?
Yeah, they did add some new scenes in this.
The only reason I would get this game is to try to kill everybody.
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
It's the only reason I'd ever buy it.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed.
We should stay put right here until dawn.
Jessica!
You can't let me die!
Bullshit. You know what? I might buy this remaster or remake, whatever you want to call it, just to try to go through a run and try to kill everybody.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do. Fall, okay.
I might do it just for that.
It looks good. It looks better than the 2015 version of the game.
Yeah, the 2025 edition.
2025 game, yeah. Okay, Path of Exile 2.
Path of Exile 2. I've been waiting on this one for over a year. I already know a lot about this one.
Autumn was once a peaceful land,
Talked about it a lot.
but each day descends further.
Oh, in case you guys, if you guys didn't really know, yeah, back by about a year or two ago, actually spent about a couple of years, Sony did end up buying Ballistic Moon. That's why they are part of the PlayStation Studios family now.
Have turned on us. And now they come for me.
Oh boy, bam.
Nice UI. That's an improved UI, actually.
Yeah, it looks just like Diablo 4.
A little different.
Ooh.
That's definitely an improved UI. Hang on.
Visual is good.
This nightmare. No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself. But I need not do it alone.
Couch co-op. Pretty cool.
Hang on.
Cross progression. Neat.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Early access late 2024. It's a 2025 game.
2024, probably. Because remember, and a lot of people don't know this, Path of Exile 2 is not a new game. It is simply an expansion on Path of Exile. It's just making changes to the game.
Oh, they just put 2 on it to charge people. Oh, Silent Hill 2 remake? What?
I'm kind of lost.
So,
why are you here? You're supposed to be at the next presentation.
This
yeah,
town,
there's a lot of
something
changes to the game, so
wrong with
fine.
it?
Okay, the main character looks significantly better than the last trailer we saw him in.
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
But he looks like Leon Kennedy, though. I'm just gonna throw that out there. His hairstyle.
I'm going either way.
Oh boy.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Bam. The gameplay looks, the combat looks a lot cleaner than it did last time.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Oh, the Atmo.
No, please.
Release date. Was a rumor? Yes, the leaks were true. October 8th. Okay, for the official.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store
there you
for their
go.
celebrated
Fuck
franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
There you go. I knew this was going to be here. I kept that quiet.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
Okay, the lip sync's a little better.
Too bad.
I hope we find them soon.
I never pay attention to it.
Wait. We got backstory?
Usually the lip sync, unless it's like really, really bad, it's like the very bottom of my list of shit to look at.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
You know, I'll bet this right now. Those spikes on their back is going to be something you have to break for a weapon upgrade.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that looks creepy.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right.
Alright, so we got environmental stuff. Here comes a storm. Oh geez, what are you fighting, like 3 or 4 of them at once?
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Ooh. Wow, look at this guy. Wow. That's a light bulb gun? So you can fire on top of your mount. Whoa, I was sick. 3 at once? Aw.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Voice co-op. Wow. That was sick. Alright, we'll get the release day at Tokyo Game Show. Guarantee it.
Those are bonuses if you bring your save data.
PlayStation Studios. Oh, that's the Astrobot game. That's right. Everybody's been asking for this. This is not VR. This is not VR2 locked either. This is an actual game that everybody can play.
I mean, yeah, there was a game on the PS3, but that game was a fucking disaster and a half because you needed their special fucking camera for it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was so stupid.
Oh, look at this. This looks like it's gonna be a fun game again.
What did you say your name was?
What's this game? Astrobot. Everybody knows Astrobot. He's like the icon of PlayStation now.
He always really has.
Wow.
He has been for a long time. It's just before they really used space.
He's got a lot more moves, and these level designs look pretty cool. Wow. The black PS5, of course. Well, you got a bunch of boss fights too? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, that's some Final Fantasy 14 stuff right there. Wow. Looks insane. They went all out with this game. That's funny. Oh, like the PlayStation 5 is like the big mothership. Astrobot. Simple, clean, but effective. When? September 6th. PS5 only title.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Yeah, that's it. Whoa. Thank you, IGN, for raising that up. That was okay. That was it.
That wasn't bad.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna switch gears here. Go back to grid. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we saw. So, all right. Well, that was pretty good. I expected, a handful of them to be there, and they were. Yeah, especially Monster Hunter Wilds. That was one that I knew was going to be there. I just saw a list, and I was like, okay, Monster Hunter Wilds on there. I'm just gonna like keep quiet. I just see what they're gonna show, and Concord looks good. I think that what else we have? Astrobot looks amazing. Of course, we have the where wind meet, when winds meet. I think that looks all right. A little different than I thought it was gonna be. That changed a little bit different from the first trailer or so I saw. Until Dawn looks good. Looks better than the original, not remake. Okay, remake, but it look better than the remake, right? I gotta get focused here. I think that looks good. Definitely no release day on that. Silent Hill 2 remake looks significantly better. The combat looks more fluid. Atmo like crazy. I don't know much about Silent Hill, but looks great. Hopefully Blooper will have a banger here because they've been known to not be very good at their games. So now people give them a lot of crap for it. I think that looks better. I think they listened to the feedback and like people say, hey, the combat looks really bad. The character, even though he looked okay, a lot of people didn't have any issues with it, but they heard the feedback and they changed how he looks. He looks better. He still has that Leanne Kennedy haircut, which was cool. What else we got there? We got the Dynasty Warriors. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, I played them way back in the past. I thought they was all right. I wasn't like a big massive fan, but a lot of you guys are probably out there fans that you probably went nuts. It's good. That one indie game that's snapping a whole bunch of pictures and he's playing as like this small, like, I don't know, like a cat creature or something. It was like, I don't know. It's just, that wasn't for me. I thought just opening up with Concord was a big statement. Oh, God of War Ragnarok. How can I forget about that? Coming to PC, and was that in August?
September.
September. Okay. So that's coming. So we got.
It's like September 6th or 9th.
Yeah. So we got that coming. It looks amazing. It looks great. There's not a whole lot to say on that because I played it on PS5. It looks great. I enjoyed the game. I still got to beat the Valhalla DLC. I came close. But I had to make room for other games. But looks great. I think I can't wait to try on PC later on down the road. There's some other ones. I think what else we just saw.
Damn. Yo, chat's gone nuts on Silent Hill.
Yeah. Let's see what it says here. They were saying
Somebody put Days Gone 2 in chat.
Oh boy, yeah.
For Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, that's just to me that was kinda a little bit of like, whoa, like what the hey? Like I didn't expect Silent Hill 2 remake trailer to be at State of Play. I thought they were gonna save. I knew they was gonna talk about at the Silent Hill transmission, which, by the way, we will be watching that next. We are just gonna switch everything over when it starts in about 19 minutes. So we're just gonna talk about the State of Play, what we think of it, and yeah, the biggest thing for me was the Monster Hunter Wilds gameplay. It looks like it has a decent. Monster Hunter don't have fantastic stories, right? You're not there for the stories of the characters. You're there to hunt monsters, gather the materials from that monster, build better weapons and gear, and go kick some stronger monsters' butt, right?
The story in Monster Hunter is all it does is explain where you are and why you're there, and go kill shit.
Yeah, at least
that's all it does.
This one here, it seems like Capcom is trying to have like a backstory a little bit. I don't know if you're playing as that character. Like, seems like you're playing as that character, like a backstory about how he joined the hunt, why he's doing it. And you got to saw the commissioner. I thought he looked cool. I think did we see the handler in that trailer?
I think she was there. She looked different.
Yeah. They're gonna look different than World for sure. They're not gonna bring her back.
But one of two things.
Yeah.
Either that is a character that is just there, and it's like Assassin's Creed, where he sort of exists, telling a different part of the story, or that dude against the wall there is your character, and it just changes whenever you play the game.
Yeah. Okay. So. Which is kind of neat, though. I think the story from Monster Hunter Wilds was like, wait a minute, it's like this actually has me kind of hooked, right? It got me kind of like, oh, this looks pretty cool. I think that Monster Hunter Wild has a chance to do what Monster Hunter World did, is attract new people to it. If they haven't played World, maybe they're just waiting for maybe Wilds because maybe they just got a PS5. Or they got an Xbox Series X, or did I say that was coming to PC too?
For what game?
For Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, it's coming to all platforms. That was announced.
All right.
Or I don't think it was announced, but there was hints that it's coming to all platforms.
Oh, just the reason why I'm asking, because I wonder if they're gonna have where it's all releasing and everything at once. Because I know that Monster Hunter World and stuff like that, they had updates that took like 6 to 8 months between console and PC. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, well, I already said if they do that and Sony gets the, day one shit, then I'm going to Sony.
Right, yeah. I'm the same way. But yeah, to me, I think Monster Hunter Wilds, the gameplay actually done it for me. Just like, it looks good. Like, the monster designs, they showed two different versions of that one monster. One was like, the other one's like yellow. The other one had like a red beak. So I think the red one's a little bit harder hitting. or he might be like the leader of the pack. And you saw the character fighting 3 of them at once. I'm like, holy crap, these guys like they're bigger than Anjanath, right? They're like big. They're big monsters. And we saw that one other green and gray one, right? That was the second monster we saw after that. He looked cool. So we saw a little bit. We're gonna see a lot more in the Tokyo Game Show for sure. I think Summer Games Fest, if Capcom has anything else to show, they do have a game coming out later on this year that not a whole lot of people know about. I forgot the name of it, but I showed you that trailer, and he's like, "Oh, he said something about it." You remember that one, right? It's Capcom game coming out this year. So you might show off that at the Summer Games Fest.
Attention is the art style.
Yeah, and then like Play Asia is like posting stuff like you saw the Resident Evil 5 like PS5 cover thing. They just use like random box arts, right? So they don't have any official box art, so they're just posting stuff, and everybody's like freaking out about that. It's like, wait a minute, why is Resident Evil 5 getting a PS5 port version thing? And then they done another one, and I thought maybe that'll be here, but I knew about Monster Hunter Wilds. If Monster Hunter Wilds is here, they're not going to show the other one, and that they had a link that takes you to a page where it shows you how much it's going to be costing, and it showed Resident Evil 9 with that box art you saw, and it's like $70. I was like, okay, I know Resident Evil 9 is coming, but there's a lot of reports saying it's coming out in 2025 early, then it's being pushed back. I guess they're going to delay it, make sure it's like, I don't know, they want to make sure the game, it's the most ambitious Resident Evil game they've ever done, as far as like the reports. So we're not worried. We're not sure when they're gonna show that off. They might wait until maybe Tokyo Game Show. Maybe they'll have like a Capcom showcase thing, and they have like a Resident Evil section. They might show off there, or maybe the Game Awards. Maybe the Game Awards will have a Resident Evil 9 review there if it's gonna be like a late 2025 game. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds looked good. The weapons they showed, like it showed off like him like blocking with his shield, his sword, and into that monster's mouth. I'm like, that's new. Unless that's a cutscene.
Either they didn't show it off because he just wasn't skilled enough to do it, or they went the route I was hoping they didn't, and you can only use the gun on the mount. And in that case, I'll probably never use it.
Yeah, I guess they wanted it's a light bow gun, so I'm sure you can use it off the mount too. I just wonder if they're gonna have more. They're gonna probably have more. Like they wanted to show off like the great sword, and everybody knew about the light bow gun, so they want to show that off. I'm not sure if they showed any other weapons other than those two. Did you see anything?
No, that's all.
So they show off those two. They're gonna show off more later on. That was a great little gameplay showish. And it showed off some locations. There's like 2 or 3 different locations it showed. They show like oasis in the desert. I thought that looked good. The enemy designs, your hunter, the commissioner and stuff like that, they look good. It's definitely an upgrade from World. World looked good for being a 2018 game, and like visually and stuff like that, it looked good. And this looks even better. I didn't expect it to be like, oh boy, this is like Uncharted style visual, realistic looking. The game looks great. They still got a lot of time to polish it up. We don't have a release date yet, so they're working on it heavily. But it looks better than it did at the review trailer. That's for sure. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. That's one thing I've been looking forward to seeing, and we got it tonight. Summer Games Fest, I know Capcom is still there. I don't know if they have any other games they want to show off, but Square Enix, I told people this. I said, you are not going to get Kingdom Hearts 4 You're not getting Final Fantasy IX Remake, and we're definitely not getting a teaser for Part 3 of FF7R until at least middle to late 2025, when they'll start teasing. I have like a little teaser trailer, and they'll have the marketing in 2026 leading up to 2027 launch. So we got that. So what was your thoughts on the state of play?
It's pretty good. Everything outside of Monster Hunter was just a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of knew he was gonna like be so like happy and be excited that you see Monster Hunter Wilds. I was like, as soon as she mentioned Capcom, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be happy.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter. That's everything. The game's life.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So anything else like the God of War riding on PC? You're probably happy about that.
I'll be buying that just because.
Concord, I think you and I both agree that Concord looks pretty fun. I love the hilarious moments it's going to have. Apparently, it's got a narrative story that's going to carry the players through, like content-wise and stuff.
Wow, so they have good multiplayer, and they can add a sense of humor, and they can pull off a story? Wow, Blizzard can't do that.
But yeah, it's wow. They're starting the transmission early?
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Overwatch 2, they said that if you own the game, the first game on Battle.net, you're going to get the second game, the story mode, for free.
Yeah.
Right? And then they charged, it was $15 an episode with a deluxe edition up to $45. And I don't know what the story is because nobody talked about it.
Right?
It dropped and literally nobody said a word about it. They were just like, oh, it costs? Fuck you, Blizzard. And walked off and nobody said anything. So I don't know what the story is. So it can't be that good if nobody talked about it.
Right, yeah.
Like, it really can't be that good if nobody talked about it. This game's already got everybody talking about the story, so.
Okay, so yeah, they're starting the Silent Hill transmission already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna switch gears here. We'll go back to talking about the whole state of play and stuff afterwards. We're gonna jump to the Silent Hill transmission to see what the heck's happening.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah. We'll see what Konami's got cooking in the Silent Hill franchise.
Now a video from Dark Viper.
Yeah.
He's a GTA speedrunner.
Alright, it's exciting, guys. Hopefully I'm not gonna run this for the last 8 minutes. They'll probably do that. But yeah, until it starts. We got the Until Dawn. You say you're gonna, if you ever do get that, just to let everybody die, you want to do a all death run.
Yup.
What else they show off? They can show off all the trailers here.
I mean that's the only way I can sit through a game like that.
Oh, the VR2 games. What do you think?
If the VR headset wasn't $550, more than the fucking console, then yeah, maybe, but
yeah. For me, it looked interesting. I think the only one that actually looks interesting to me was probably the Alien game. What is it called? It's called the Alien Rogue Incursion.
The one I want is the what was it? Xbox had a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Year or two back, a couple years back, and Sony got a version and they got a copy of that game, and it was originally Xbox only, but they got a copy of that and they made it for VR.
Yeah.
That game looks fun, but like outside of that, I probably would never use a VR headset.
Right. Yeah, I saw.
And that's not $550.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I think.
That's.
And of course, you and I were both excited about Astrobot, right?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that looks good. I think that game's gonna sell millions of copies. Everybody loved. Like, I haven't met anybody that said, "Oh, Astral Playroom was a piece of crap." Like, I didn't enjoy it at all. Like, everybody that had like kind of this like skeptical of it, like they said, "Oh, it was on my PS5. I just never played it." I go, "You need to go back and play it." And everybody that's done that, they went back and played. Go, "Holy crap, man! Like, this game is beyond fun." Like, holy, like they was like just shocked by how good that game was. It's like, yeah, it comes pre-installed on your PS5. Like, that's awesome. I loved it.
So. That game has one weakness.
Yeah.
The battery life of your controller.
Yeah, true.
Because when you turn on haptic feedback and adaptive triggers to the maximum, yeah, you got an hour and a half tops before the controller's just dead.
Yeah.
I might change both my screens back to horizontal like tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry for being kind of quiet there, people. It's just we're waiting for the Silent Hill transmission to start. At this time, if you're watching this after I upload it, feel free to drop a comment. What do you guys think of the state of play? What stuck out to you the most? And are you guys interested in the Silent Hill franchise? Have you guys always been a fan? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for commenting when you can. As we try to approach 500 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year. Hopefully I do more videos. I do have a Resident Evil 4 remake reveal coming out not anytime soon. I'm still going through it the first playthrough. I've been so busy with like keeping track of like gaming news and stuff like that. I'm just starting on chapter 8. I did like a first impressions after I think chapter 3, just to give like impressions of what I think of the game so far. The game is a lot longer than I thought. People said like their first time playthrough, like just playing it, enjoying it, what it had to offer is like between 20 to like 25 hours. It depends how slow or fast you play. That's first time playthrough. That's not speed runs. Right now I'm probably hitting 12, 14 hours in the game so far. I've been exploring. I've been enjoying it so far. It's been a blast. We still got almost 4 minutes left. So yeah, RE4 Remake is definitely a game I should have played last year. Because if I would have competed for Game of the Year, if it holds up, still, I'm on Chapter 8. I don't know what the hell is going to happen next. I've been enjoying it. I've been loving the boss fights. I've been loving the atmosphere, the music, the story. Leon is growing on me as a character. I think he's pretty good in RE2 Remake, but he's a lot better in RE4 Remake. I don't know how he is in Resident Evil 6. I only play like the intro with him. He was pretty cool there. But RE4 Remake Leon is definitely a phenomenal character. I think between that version of Leon and like the Resident Evil 8 version of Chris Redfield, I think those two are definitely, the male character wise, are probably one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. Claire's pretty cool in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I had watched playthroughs on both the A and B side of her. So I know her story a little bit about that part. I don't know the Revelations. I don't know the Code Veronica, which, by the way, that's apparently now going to be remade. That's one of the projects that's being remade. which is it's a fan favorite. A lot of people's, and a lot of people want a remake of that. It's like if you're gonna remake any Resident Evil, do Code Veronica. A lot of people were kind of skeptical about Resident Evil 4 remake, but being Resident Evil 4 being remade, but hey, everybody I've known that said, hey, the Resident Evil 4 remake is a very good game. There's some parts of the OG I think they like better, but I couldn't get through RE4 original. But yeah, as far as characters, I think Jill is another fantastic character. I know a lot of people didn't really care about her character in remake of 3. I like it, and I also like Carlos. I think Carlos was amazing too. So yeah, there's that. We're about ready to start the Silent Hill transmission. It's been super good so far. Not so far, but Silent Hill 2 remake at least looks a lot better. So I'm looking forward to see what they have to in store. What else they're going to talk about? Apparently, Silent Hill 2 remake is also in this stream. It's happening in this stream as well. So are they going to start breaking stuff down? Are they going to possibly give us? We already got the release date. Maybe pre-orders will go live. Maybe. We don't know. We don't know what they're going to talk about. Or maybe just go through their development process, maybe to go through some details of the game. We'll see. I know they got another Silent Hill. I think it's a brand new mainline title in the works. They did do a teaser cinematic, and everybody's like, "Ooh, this looks interesting." Maybe they'll talk more about that. They do have another Silent Hill projects in the works, so we'll see more on that possibly. I can't tell. Is that 35 seconds?
Yep.
Okay. The fog is really hiding the 3. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Konami, with the fog. But yeah, we're getting close. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it at that with the Resident Evil stuff. We'll talk more about the state of play, our hopes and dreams for Summer Games Fest and beyond. So with that said, let's get this back to where it needs to be. 103, I think that was good. There we go, guys. Silent Hill transmission.
皆さんこんにちは。サイレントヒルの情報をお伝えする番組、
Okay,
サイレン
it
ト
don't
ヒル
matter
トランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしました。
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? It looks kind of weird. Our second transmission. We'd like to focus on Silent Hill 2. Okay, so breakdown. Stick around until the end. Okay, that's at the end.
プレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントヒル2の新たなトレーラーが公開されましたが、それとはまた別のゲームプレイ映像を
New gameplay gonna show?
と思います。
Right there. Hell yeah.
That shirt looks good though. So this is the more gameplay, right?
Is it? Yeah, probably. That was a shirt of Pyramid Head, which is
yeah,
part of what
a
this
Bloober
game's based
team,
on.
not Blooper. Bloober. Yeah, I mean visually this game looks good. They've been working their asses off. Look at the fog. Ooh. Looks pretty good. Faithfully remade from the original version. See, they use the words faithfully. They don't want to screw this up.
What could she mean?
Which means it's a 1-for-1 remake.
Yeah, which is fine.
This whole town was our special place.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did.
Silent Hill 2.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary.
The only problem I have with this trailer, you can hardly hear what the characters are saying.
3 years ago. Is she really alive?
Oh, that's on your end. Oh, gameplay. Here we go. Looks pretty impressive. I'm looking at the detail of the rose. I'm looking at the detail of the water, the reflection. Oh boy.
What is this? Hey, wait.
Okay. Yeah, turn that down a little on my end.
Here's something die. Walks towards it.
Oh, the atmosphere in this game is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. That's real smart. You see blood. You see a blood trail. Walk in there.
I mean, have you seen Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 2 Remake?
Sorry, don't walk in there. Crawl in there.
Yeah.
Make yourself completely vulnerable to anything in there. Yep. Real smart.
Need a weapon, dude. Yeah, whack him. Yeah, whack him and stack him. I think he's dead. Wow. The combat looks a little bit less jank than they did in the first trailer they showed off combat.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All I know is about Silent Hill 2 is not famous for its combat. It's all about the atmosphere and the story and the characters.
Well, yeah, it's a psychological horror. It's that's what it's supposed to do. Their combat was.
Are you Mary?
Yeah, that was never a main focus.
Yeah, looks good. Third person over the shoulder too. That's perfect. Okay, right on the map. There it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch both my displays back because I was gonna stream this and then be on my game, but I can't because vertical screens do not work well with stream.
Yeah.
So I'll be switching my stuff back probably tonight.
What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait!
Ashley, get back here. Oh, wrong game.
What was that?
I was like, Ashley, get back here. Wrong game. Sorry, too much Resident Evil 4 Remake in my diet.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Oh boy, look at all the rooms you gotta check out. Oh yeah, this is normal. Let's just go to the hospital.
So empty. More than the other places we've been.
Looks good though. I love the details and stuff. That's just the wind. Crucial patient. You know which one.
See, I don't hate games that do this, but I question why. And this is more, you know, the speedrunner in me that, you know, screams. When games force you to walk.
Oh yeah, this game is not about speedrunning. But I get what you mean though. Like, if you're a speedrunner, it's like, come on, just run.
Well, even they didn't like the older Batman games. Like,
yeah,
his default is walk, and you're like, really? Like, come on, move a little faster.
Yeah, that's
And I'm not saying it has the full sprint. Like, even if, you know, like jog would be fine. Just faster.
There. Laura, wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it. Now, where is that girl?
Oh boy, yeah, now it gets really... Oh, you got a gun. Oh, so you can sneak past them. Interesting.
If you choose.
You're gonna need more ammo on that, buddy.
One of these. I'll say it.
Oh, bam. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think Blooper is doing the right job, right? I think because they're trying to be very careful with this game. Oh, shotgun. Get the shotty out.
What's wild is I have a gun that has almost identical coloring to that.
Wow.
I can pull it out right now. I can pull it out right now. I got a gun that looks almost identical. I mean, same gun. Coloring is basically the same.
That was definitely a Resident Evil 2 remake type feel right there. Open up the door and friggin' zombies like.
That zombie was more fucking, more like The Last of Us than anything with the, what are they called?
Ooh. I'm glad they're skipping a lot of this, right? They're skipping through a lot of the gameplay. Oh, people are gonna complain about that. See, it's got hidden loading. See that?
Oh no, it's hidden loading.
It's like, guys, that's like a half a second or less. Like. Oh boy. The farther you go, the more creepy it gets.
How long it's gonna last?
I don't know. I didn't say how long the transmission is.
Laura.
It's probably at least a good half hour.
Why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura.
It's important.
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Oh boy, yeah, Mary's in there. Okay.
Oh, and I'm not
you
sure
found
you're
your
aware of
child. You found the girl. Do we want to take her out of that place?
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Let me out of here, you little brat.
In your dreams, fart face.
Oh boy.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Oh boy. Okay, that was exciting. Blooper, I think you outdid yourselves in this one. It looks great.
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。真のサイコロジカルホラーであり、シリーズ最高傑作として評されたサイレントヒル2のストーリーはそのままに、本作ではよりその世界観に没頭できるようにゲームデザインやユーザー体験を強化しています。そしてすでに発表いたしました通り、発売日は10月8日です。
Pre-order now.
こちらはプレイステーション5と Steam で
PlayStation 5 and Steam.
またプレイステーションストアと Steam にて本日から
You can pre-order the game right
開
now.
始しています。
I'll be
こ
buying
れ
it
か
on
らご
Steam.
紹介する事前予約特典などもご確認いただきアクセスしてみてください。ではここからは商品ラインナップのご紹介です。本作のスタンダードエディションを事前予約していただくことで特典としてマスクがつきます。そしてプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクも入手可能です。続いてはデラックスエディションのご紹介です。デラックスエディションにはサイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくためのデジタルアートブック、サウンドトラック、そしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが含まれます。アートブックはコンセプトアーティストの伊藤正弘さんがデザインしたクリーチャーのほか、登場するキャラクターやさまざまなロケーションのコンセプトアートが130枚以上収録されています。またサウンドトラックは今回も原作と同じように山岡明さんが手掛けており、原作の楽曲のアレンジ版のほか新曲も収録されています。どちらもシリーズファンの方には満足いただけるコンテンツになっていますので楽しみにしていただければと思います。そしてデラックスエディションも事前予約していただくことで特典としてミラのマスクとプレイステーション5でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクが入手可能です。さらに特別な特典として早くサイレントヒル2を楽しんでいただくことができる48時間の先行アクセス券をプレゼントいたします。こちらの一覧表で各エディションの特典をご確認ください。サイレントヒル2をより早く体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上発売をお待ちください。さて、コナミとゲームの開発会社であるブルーバーチームがタッグを組んでお送りするサイレントヒル2ですが、ブルーバーチームのスタッフからメッセージ映像を受け取っています。こちらをご覧ください。
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
think the biggest change that we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original, but at the same time to still retain the familiarity of the game that player remembers from 20 years ago.
Our goal from the very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay to make it competitive in 2024.
In the remake, the story remains largely the same. However, with the magic of modern technology, we were able to expand on some of its aspects.
The hardest was designing combat. We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel satisfaction while playing, remembering that we need to fit in horror genre standards.
Right.
So when making a game with static cameras, you as a designer have much more control over what players sees, where they go, and so on. The change for the third-person perspective was a challenge.
Wait, so it was fixed camera angles for the old one?
A chance for us to expand this world, to show the players new elements
I wonder how old players will feel about that.
And just make this game richer.
So the main thing that required the thinking was the fog.
I like the over the shoulder. I think it's pretty good.
Original game, and be the veil that covers the world and makes the player to feel even more isolated.
New technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions. We can tell so much through just the subtle changes on characters' faces.
Yeah, which is great.
The presented gameplay footage shows a fragment of the city from the beginning of the game and sections in Brookhaven Hospital. The fight against monsters is prepared in a more tactical form, and it's mainly based on the varied designs of the enemies. James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting your approach to a situation will be the key to success. However, your playing style, among other things, determines what ending you will discover.
Oh, neat.
本当にサイレントヒル2を大好きな人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。細部までこだわって作っていますのでご期待ください。さらにゲームの中でジェームス役、メアリーとマリア役を演じてくれたキャストのインタビューも届いています。こちらもご覧ください。
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
My name is Salome Gunnarsdottir, and I play Mary/Maria.
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that I paid most attention to was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made, and so it's not me creating something, it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important. And the team at Bloober were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere for the gamers.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best to capture and recapture the atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like the literal words and moments of the original.
Oh, absolutely. I think they're nailing it. Even though I never played the original, I think they're nailing it. Especially the atmosphere.
After this, go look it up.
強化していますので、
Yeah.
ぜひ期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画 Return to Silent Hill の
Oh yeah, the upcoming film. I forgot about this.
ご覧ください。
Davis Films. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot they're making a film.
I came to adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me.
I consider that the 4 first games are masterpiece, very modern and very transgressive piece of art.
Right.
The second game is the most adult of all the Silent Hill. That's the story of James Sunderland. He has lost his beloved bride and he decided to go back to Silent Hill to find her. And he realized that basically the town has changed. It became something like a hell, his own hell. And he's going through all this circle of hell to find her back and find also somewhere a truth about himself. This film had an emotional level to the horror, and certainly because of that, the horror is even more disturbing, even more unsettling. I consider that the first film was like an epic journey for horror. This one is much more like a deep dive into the psychological horror. On the first film, production design of Silent Hill was the big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this one, I had the great surprise to realize that the people who were going to help me on the production design, but also on the makeup, but also on the costume, but also on every level of the film, I had in front of me very young technicians who knew the game, the film, and loved them. The level of enthusiasm that I met on this film to create that strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was thinking to myself, okay, I will have to explain a lot this film to my crew. And in fact, no, I didn't have to, because they were the 2.0 generation of Silent Hill lovers, and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of design on this film is so high because it's made by people who knew the film and the game. So that's very gratifying and very emotional somewhere.
Christoph is really faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been really supportive.
We are working on their property, and we are working on their, let's say, the word treasure. I kept one of the main ideas of the first film, which is that all the creatures are played by dancers and acrobats. If the first film has not aged badly, it's because the creatures were actually in front of the actor on the set. So all the monsters on this film are played by real persons with physical gift. They have created a level of strangeness and harmony into the monstrosity of things.
Wow,
which
that's
I think,
neat.
Is actually very disturbing. Akira Yamaoka is not only the composer of the first 4 original games of the franchise, he was also the producer and the director of the game. So Akira Yamaoka, through his music, has given to the game more than just the sound. He gave the soul of the game. And I have a great knowledge about soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Akira Yamaoka is on this film. That's very important for me, because I'm working on his creation. I never thought God that. It's exactly like adapting a great book. It's important to show respect and humility into this process.
That's what you want. You want people to respect the source material, and because if they do that, they can show a lot of love and compassion for projects like this. I like that.
ゲームとは少し異なる解釈で作られたもう一つのサイレントヒル2。ゲームと映画をぜひとも両方体験してみてください。続いてはサイレントヒルシリーズの最新グッズ情報をご覧ください。
最初にご紹介するのはサイレントヒル2のグッズです。
Yeah,
まずはグッドスマイルカンパニーの商品です。リメイク版サイレントヒル2よりシリーズ屈指の人気クリーチャーレッドピラミッドシングがネンドロイドになって登場です。オプションパーツとして付属する大ナタと槍を付け替えてお楽しみいただける仕様となっています。次の商品はこちら。月光より犬エンド6分の1スケール金箱
I remember seeing that.
がいよいよ本日より始まります。物語のすべては柴犬のミラが操作していたという隠しエンディング、通称犬エンドがスタチューになりました。単なるスタチューではなく、高層の貯金箱にすることで実用的なアイテムとなっています。ファナティックからはサイレントヒルに登場する様々なアイテムが実際の商品となって登場します。まずはコインパズルセットとなります。原作のサイレントヒル2においてブルークリークアパート105号室にある ドレッサーのくぼみに入れる3枚のコインを再現しました。コインは3枚セットでゲーム内のパズルを模した特製ディスプレイボックスに入れてお届けします。
Okay, that's not bad then.
続いてパープルブルキーカードとなります。こちらも原作のサイレントヒル2のブルックヘイブン病院にあるルイーズパズルの箱を開けるのに必要なパープルキーカードを再現しています。5000点限定シリアルナンバーを購入してお届けします。ご紹介した2商品以外にもご覧のグッズをご用意しています。詳細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認ください。
Oh yeah.
オフィシャルコナミショップからの商品を
Limited edition James jacket.
まずはジェームスジャケットです。
That's gonna cost some bucks.
主人公であるジェームス・サンダーランドが原作で着ているアウターを再現したこちらのジャケットは武骨なスタイルとミステリアスな魅力を醸し出しています。謎めいた主人公を体現したい方にはぴったりのアイテムです。ジェームスのジャケットを着ればサイレントヒルの陰鬱な雰囲気を感じ取れるかもしれません。続いてサイレントヒル2キーアートシャドーボックスです。
This is all cool because if you're a massive Silent Hill 2 fan, you're freaking out about this stuff, right?
ゲームの怪しげな雰囲気を
Like a lot of those people that want this stuff, right? They're just like, oh, I gotta have it.
オフィシャルコナミショップで
This
は
is cool. I really like
ご用意
this
してい
though.
ます。
All different
続い
shirts
て
and
プ
stuff.
レイステーション5で無料配信
I
中の
I played majority of this. I almost beat
ご
it.
紹介です。現在までにグローバルで250万以上の
Over 2.5 million downloads a day.
これまでの
That's
サ
pretty
イレントヒ
good.
ルシリーズのテーマを踏襲しつつ現代に生きる人々へのメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズから独立した作品として遊んでいただけますのでぜひプレイしてみてください。
Please give it a try.
そしてそのサイレントヒルザショートメッセージからも魅力的なグッズが登場いたします。月光より桜ヘッド
Of
6分
course.
の1スケール
Of course gonna have
た
that.
だいま予約受付中です。コンセプトアーティスト
Spoilers if people didn't play the short
完
message.
全監修を経て桜が象徴する儚い美しさと裏世界でプレイヤーを精神的に追い込む心にまとわりつく恐ろしさを宿したスタチューになっています。不気味さの中に存在する美を表現するために体のラインや足の造形にも細心の注意が現れています。続いてはサイレントヒル
Based on
ザショートメ
soundtrack.
ッ
Yeah,
セージ
soundtrack
オリ
is
ジナルサウ
pretty
ンドト
good.
ラックです。サイレントヒルシリーズを手掛けてきた山岡明氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。80曲以上の大ボリュームの中にはゲームに入れられなかった
80
公開楽曲も収録されており、ファン
Wow.
必聴のアルバムになっています。現在 Spotify や Apple Music などの各種音楽ダウンロードサービス、ストリーミングサービスで配信中です。
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。サイレントヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。それでは最後に本日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピ
Briefly
ッ
to
クス
today's
をもう一
biggest
度。
news.
サイレントヒル2は
Yes.
10月
I
8
know
日
about it.
発売、そして本日から予約開始となっております。ぜひ皆さんこの配信の後にチェックをお願いします。本日はようやくサイレントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。ぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います。またこのサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を
Bring updates and new
皆さんにお
information on
届けし
Silent
て
Hill
まいりま
series.
す。
Cool.
続報を
I'm
楽しみ
glad
にしていて
Konami
く
is
ださ
actually
い。
starting to,
本日は
you
ご
know,
視聴いただき
bring
あり
back
が
some
と
of
う
their
ございまし
IPs
た。
and stuff like that. Cool. So I guess that's it. I think that's it. So yeah, coming October 8th. Yeah, that was leaked on Italian, like an Italian website. I told people that it's like, yeah, get ready. October 8th is going to be the release date. So yeah, PS5 and Steam. That's great. That's great. All right. Well, guess we'll pause that. We'll go back to this other screen. We'll talk about what we saw today. So this is going to be the final stretch. We'll talk about everything we saw from State of Play to the Silent Hill 2 stuff to the Silent Hill 2 transmission, pretty much. Yeah. What do you think of? Let's just start with what we just saw. What do you think? Have you played the original Silent Hill 2? And what do you think of the remake?
Yeah, I have, and I do like the remake. It's looking good so far.
Yeah, I like I said to you guys, I haven't played the original. I've seen clips of the Silent Hill games, mostly 2 because of Pyramid Head. So I know about James. I just kept forgetting his name. It's like, yeah, his name is James. But yeah, I thought it looked fantastic. The atmosphere, the enemies look grotesque. Just going through the hospital and like even some of the city, just like the town you walk into with all the fog, I thought it looked great. I thought the voice acting, the character models look great. I think the story is interesting from what I can see. And of course, so psychological horror. I mean, if you're really deep into that, that's gonna be a game for you to pick up. If you are a fan of the original game and you're still worried about how Bloober is gonna handle this, I recommend you going back and watching the Silent Hill 2 stuff just recently today. I think they heard a lot of feedback. They've been hearing a lot of words about them, like bad comments and stuff like that. Yes, in the development, you're not like game development, wherever you're in. If you're hearing the outside noise, it's in sports, it's in everything you do. You don't listen to the outside noise. You focus at things at hand. But if you're working on a beloved project like Silent Hill or 2, Resident Evil 4, if you're working on games like that, or even like Final Fantasy 7, like the remake project, when you take on very, very beloved titles that people's like, hey, we want you to remake it, don't touch it, just one for one, word for word, scene for scene, don't touch it, then developers are like, yeah, there's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on us, and I can see why, like, Silent Hill 2 remake, yes, they changed the fixed camera angles to, I think, over the shoulder fix the remake perfectly. It looks like they're being very faithful. They can expand upon stuff a little bit. I thought it was great. The atmosphere, the just everything I just said. I just think that this game is, if you're a fan of Silent Hill 2, you like Konami. I know you don't. You're not a big fan of Bloober, but give them a chance. Like, give this game a chance. I think this game is going to sell well. I think a lot of people are going to play this game and be like, yeah, Bloober actually listened to the feedback of people complaining about, like, James's look. Like, he looked fine in the original review trailer, but that alone, like, they listened to the feedback, they updated his face. I think it looks significantly better. I think this game is going to do very well. Being on PlayStation 5 and Steam, great idea. Like, a lot of people rather play on Steam than Epic Games, so that was a fantastic idea to go. So yeah, that looked great. All the merchandise, like if you're a big Silent Hill 2 fan or Silent Hill fan in general, that looks great. A lot of stuff looks something like if you want a jacket or you want some cups or shirts, you want some of the statues look cool. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that game. We'll see if I'm gonna get it day one. But yeah, that blew my mind about how it looked. So yeah, anything else you want to add to the Silent Hill 2 stuff? What really caught your attention with the Silent Hill 2 gameplay stuff? Is there anything that stuck out to you?
I'm just hoping the gameplay's good enough.
Yeah, they said that since James is not very good at fighting, it's like his first, like, he's not a fighter, right? He's not like Leon. he's kind of like rookie, almost like rookie cop Leon, right? He has a gun, he has a couple of guns, he's got melee weapons, so his movements are not gonna be that great, right? So that wasn't the focus. Which is great, right? They wanted like they could have made it even better and made a combat like say, wow, this is like so smooth. Like James is like badass fighting things and he's not scared, but it would lose the Silent Hill to psychological horror aspects, right? The atmosphere of being like, oh man, I'm being overwhelmed. Like, I'm glad it kept the aspects because a lot of people probably would they probably say, yeah, the combat looks great, but that's not what Silent Hill is about, especially two. I don't know much about it, but I can see people complain about if the combat was too good. It'll lose that touch, right? So yeah, I think that's what we got. I thought the transmission was great. I did not expect them to have a trailer at the State of Play though. I thought they were gonna save that for that, but trailer they show off a little bit, but they show off even more at the Silent Hill 2 transmission. I thought that was fantastic. So yeah, I'm definitely have that on my list. I got some games to get. I don't know if I'm get all this stuff on day one, but definitely got on my list. So yeah, that did the trick. I think Bloober, Konami, bringing back Silent Hill 2, at least have more Silent Hill stuff coming. The movie, I think the movie is going to be good. The guy has a lot of love for Silent Hill. And he hired acrobats like that can like do those movements and stuff for that. I thought that was fantastic idea. I think the movie's gonna do well. As long as they nail like the story, the setting, and all that. Like, don't make it cheesy like a lot of these these games turn into a movie. I think I have a lot of like trust that they're gonna make a good Silent Hill movie. So what is your thoughts on the Silent Hill 2 movie, whatever they're calling it?
It looked interesting. I'll probably watch it. But...
So yeah, with that out of the way, I guess we'll go back and talk about State of Play. We're going to talk more about that, but the transmission is like starting. It's like, oh. So is there anything you want to add for the State of Play? Is there anything you want to talk about real quick, like for the next 5-10 minutes? Your thoughts?
I mean, it was better than the last one, for sure.
You mean the January one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the January. A lot of people, if you're not a fan of like Death Stranding or Kojima, you're probably the last like 12 minutes or so. You're like, hurry up, get it over with. I'm not a fan of that.
That was good. The rest of it had some okay stuff, but
yeah, I mean the metal. What was it? That's not what the Metal Gear. What was shown at that State of Play? I don't remember. Oh, they had the announcement at the end for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is having another State of Play for that alone. I was like, ugh. But I'm glad they did that because that State of Play would have been a lot longer. But yeah, I think Death Stranding 2 was definitely we're off pace here. But yeah, I think the State of Play did its job. It got us excited for games this year. A lot of people are probably expecting, maybe they'll have like a surprise for, first party for next year. As they did state that they don't have any AAA games for 2025 until after March, starting after March. So, and there are talks. Tom Henderson, he's not confirming it. He's probably not hearing a whole lot about it, but he thinks that though if they have some games coming out in 2025, if there's anything ready, he did say the Lego Horizon was not going to be shown today, which it wasn't. He said that's how you're going to be saved for like Summer Games Fest. He did make a correction on his statement, but maybe Sony will have a PlayStation showcase this fall. I mean, they don't have a whole lot in the pipeline as far as like 2025 for games other than Death Stranding 2, right? I mean, as far as first party, like they own the IP. So it's like not a whole lot coming out. They do have the Astrobot, Concourse coming. That was amazing. I think I've been looking through like the Discord chat. Some people are kind of on the bandwagon. Some people kind of said, it's not exactly what I wanted for Concord. Well, they did say it's a live service game. They did say it's PV, was it 5-on-5, whatever they call that. Yeah, it looks great. I think the gameplay looks fun. It's got some hilarious moments. If they can do like the story, for content to keep you playing, keep you into it, that's amazing. I can't wait for that. But yeah, Astrobot, definitely need to get that. Until Dawn looks good. It looks better than the original. They did show like an extra scene or two. I know they're not gonna show everything, but they did say they have new scenes in the game to extend it even better. Probably make it fit better. There's some things that's like if you miss out doing stuff in the correct order, that you'll miss out. Be like, wait, what? They just showed up out of nowhere. Like this doesn't make any sense. But if you do everything in correct order, it's like, oh, so that's what happened. Now this is where they're at. This is where they've been the whole time. So you got that. If you like Dynasty Warriors, that look pretty cool, pretty fun. When winds meet, that looked pretty decent. We didn't see Lost Soul Side. I thought maybe we get a chance to see that here. That's coming out this year. Metal Gear Solid Delta remake. I thought maybe that's gonna be showing up, but those were reports saying that wasn't gonna be here. Maybe they're gonna save that for Summer Games Fest. The Summer Games Fest is gonna have games there for like 2 hours, right? It's a 2-hour event, correct? Something like that. It's like an hour and a half or so. So
for what now?
For Summer Games Fest, it's like a 2-hour event. So they gotta have games for Summer Games. So we'll probably see Lost Soul Side there. We're probably gonna see Metal Gear Solid. If Capcom, if the reports for Resident Evil if it's correct, if it's delayed, they might have a teaser at Summer Games Fest if you want to save it for that. I don't expect Square to be there. I don't expect. I'm not sure what else to expect there as far as games. Yeah, I can't think of anything. But yeah, I'm really super hyped for Summer Games Fest. I think State of Play was pretty good. Was it like, oh my goodness, like they showed everything I wanted? They showed a few things, right? They showed off a handful of games I thought was going to be here, and they showed it off. There's a few games there I'm like, huh? What was this? It's like, oh, it's not really my thing. We still haven't seen Little Devil Inside. Like, we still haven't seen that indie game that has like a 6-minute gameplay trailer dropped like a few months back. Like, nothing on that game yet. So there's a lot of people asking for that game. Like, where is that at? So we don't know. We don't know what's that at. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And all those leaks that said we're going to get like Spider-Man 2 DLC. Well, that didn't drop today either. We didn't get no announcement, no nothing. So far as I tell by leaks and rumors and all that, it's just we take it with a huge grain of salt. If you do read something, you do hear something, don't just run away with it. Same with the Resident Evil stuff. I think Resident Evil 9 will be here before we know it. It'll be here within a year. I think we're ready for that. Monster Hunter Wilds looks good. A lot of people are interested in it. They want to see more, but again, the marketing for Wilds is just getting started. The next time you're going to see it, we'll either see another trailer at. Depends when the game's going to launch. If it's launching before April 2025, we might see our trailer at Gamescom, or we're going to see a big blowout at Tokyo Game Show. I think Tokyo Game Show is definitely the place we're going to see like pre-orders go live. We're gonna see like probably like a dev diary, them breaking down some like new monsters are gonna be there. Maybe show off a few of the weapons. If they have like new moves, like the Great Sword has a block ability now. And I'm interested to see what else. Like we see a lot of environmental stuff with storms, like stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Astrobot. Can't believe how good it looked. It like has a whole bunch of good, interesting levels. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be it on my end. Now, if you have anything else to say on your end as far as like closing this out, and I think we'll end it there after that. So
yeah, I don't really have anything else to add.
all right. So I guess that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. If you're new, feel free to like, subscribe. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of State of Play. What you guys think of the Silent Hill transmission. Are you guys hype for Monster Hunter Wilds? Are you guys hype for Concord? Are you guys hype for Silent Hill 2 remake, which looks phenomenal? I'm your host, J19. Thank you, Ari, for joining me. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been fun, and I can't wait for the Summer Games Fest, because when that comes on, I'll have to see what time that comes on. But looking forward to doing reaction to that as well. I do hopefully see some bigger games there. We have some games that need to be talked about for the rest of this year. We don't have release dates for. And with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. Links in the description below for my Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Feel free to join. We can talk about all this stuff in the Discord section. And I can't wait for all these games that I talked about. And I can't wait to play some more Resident Evil 4 Remake and get that review out, because people have been telling me, hey, you're going to play Resident Evil 4. You're going to play it. You're going to play it. I said, yeah, so I'm playing it. So here we are. I'm playing it. Slowly, surely, I'll have a review out for how I feel about it. And with that said, thank you for joining us. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.